Hello, we have a 5-string Beltona ukulele resonator. It's a tenor and it's a 5-string. The ukulele is in amazing condition other than the decal and the lacquer over it has been coming off. It's just kind of peeling off, which is a bit annoying, but other than that it's in fabulous condition. We've got those 4:1 ratio tuners. I'm trying to remember the name of them. It will come to me. And we've got a beautiful gloss finish neck, as most of Beltona's ukuleles have. Now, I custom ordered this, and because I'm a guitar player, I am used to the position markers on the fretboard 3, 5, 7 and 9, and then 12, whereas ukuleles tend to have it 3, 5, 7 and 10, which should be there. But when I custom ordered this, I asked Steve Evans to put the marker on the 9th fret instead of the 10th fret, and it would keep me right for wherever I was on the fretboard. So if you're a ukulele player and used to the fret marker on the 10th fret, that may end up causing a bit of confusion for you. But otherwise, and also we went for a wee diamond inlay at the 12th fret. So it's a tenor, 5 strings. You can see that all right. Currently it's the 5th string. The 5th string has got a wound string on it. I think it's a silver wound string, but I think I prefer it with a set of all nylon plasticky strings. And essentially the tuning I've got it in, the first 4 strings are just like a regular ukulele, G, C, E, A, with the G being a re-entrant high octave string. And this extra string, the 5th string, it's a separate string. It's not, I know there's some 5-string ukuleles out there where there's a double course, and often it's the 4th and 5th string are set up as a double course with an octave of each other, like a high G and a low G. So I've got this 5th string separate, and I tend to, there's a wound string on it at the moment, but I tend to use a high and a low G string because they're easy to get a hold of. And I put the low G string on the 5th string position, and I tune it up to A. So I've got a low A, and on the 5th string, and on the 1st string I've got a high A. And I play it as if it was like a guitar in regular tuning, capled up to the 5th fret, and the 5th string is missing. And the 6th string is actually put in the 5th string position. Sounds daft, and you probably can't work out what exactly I'm talking about, but there we are. It's pretty much a standard Beltona tenor ukulele, and a lovely sunburst finish. And it's got a strap pin on it, but the strap over the cover plate's a wee bit wider, and to accommodate slightly wider saddle over the biscuit for 5 strings, and slightly wider neck, but it's still got that beautiful offset headstock that Steve seems to have stopped doing now. I wish he hadn't. In fact, he'd stopped doing them when he made this uke for me. I asked him especially to do the offset headstock because I love the look better. And there's the shape of the heel. It's a little bit squared off there. There's lovely lacquered finish, of highly polished. And so I play it as if I was playing an E on a guitar, except I'm capled up to the 5th fret, so I'm an A. And a lot of the guitar riffs that I would normally play in the key of E on guitar, I can play here. You just got to remember, like, the 5th string is missing. So when I talk about the 5th string on the ukulele, I'm actually thinking of it as a 6th string on a guitar. So you can do stuff like this, as if you're in E, cappelled up. Bluesy stuff. That's a sort of equivalent of a B7, but cappelled up 5 frets. Ninth chords. So, regular tuning on the first 4 strings. It's C, G, E, A, with that 4th string is a re-entrant G, so it's a high G. And then I've got a low A on that 5th string. This is also possible to string up with steel strings. I've actually got a video I did some years ago with it tuned still to A, and kind of think of it as regular tuning guitar A, regular tuning guitar E, cappelled up, and the 5th string is missing, right? I put steel strings on it, and it was easier to play slide on it. You get much better sustain. And I did a wee YouTube recording. I actually recorded, I had a baritone resonator guitar. I had tuned down to A. And then I played a wee tune in A, on low A on the baritone. And then I played it back on my iPad. And I recorded on this with the steel strings, with slide, still when, if you think of it as regular tuning, the slide on the ukulele, steel strings in A, basically an octave or 2 higher, while the iPad video of my baritone playing was playing away as backing. And I'll give the link to that. So it works quite nicely with steel strings. They're fairly light steel strings, and the action is, without changing anything, was high enough to slide quite nicely with a fairly small, lightweight slide. And the other thing is, so this is how I've got it tuned to A on the 5th string, and then basically the usual G, C, E, A. But you can tune that A down, that 5th string. So you've got a low G and a high G. And you can, now, instead of the way I had it tuned, thinking of it as regular tuned guitar cappelled up to the 5th fret, you can now think of this as drop D on the bottom string. So that would be like a D chord, although we'll be cappelled up, and a low D on the 5th string. So, I hope you like that. It's a Beltona Tenor resonator 5-string ukulele. Beltona, there's the usual decal. Unfortunately, it's peeling off. Other than that, the uke is in amazing condition. It's just the shape, has that wee kind of line in the middle of the body. Just, that's the way, that's the usual shape. The wee offset. It's like a K-Craft guitar. That's, I think, where the inspiration for the shape is coming from. And beautiful, cool wee thing. And so there'll be a link for the video I do playing slide on this uke with steel strings on it. Oh, now, last thing, you might want to know what it sounds like with finger picks on. So let me put some finger picks on. It's obviously a good bit louder. More brash now. Obviously, if you're interested in this, you'll probably play a lot sweeter and better than me. But yeah, cool wee thing. Take the challenge, a 5-stringer. Another alternative you could always do is you could have the nut changed and a new saddle on the biscuit, and you could convert it to a 5-stringer where 2 of the strings are a double course. Maybe like the 4th and 5th string together as a double course, octaves apart. Because the tuners are there, all of it's possible, you never know. So, plenty of possibilities. Any decent luthier should be able to sort that. But I like it how it is as separate 5 strings. What are those tuners called? I can't remember. You'll probably recognise them if you know anything about ukuleles. I would say they're about the best tuners you can get for concert and tenor and soprano ukes. 1 and 4, or is it 4 and 1 ratio planetary tuners. Excellent. Alright, hope you like that. Cool with uke. Bye. Buy it.